Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is August 21st, 2022. Hope you're all doing well. In today's segment, we'll take a look at one of my favorite stock and option scanning software. It's a Barchart. Look, we are taking a look at Barchart Premier, which is one of the premier applications. It's a very good scanner. In today's segment, we'll go a little more deep into options and not really into stock scanning. As you see here, we'll jump in here and look, we got bar chart. This is my incognito mode. Look, from a price perspective, it's a very cheap compared to other applications. Look, you can just get a 30-day free trial. And look, from a price perspective, you are just paying $16 and 67 cents, which is $199 per year. It's a very good bargain price here. So this is one of the very low price applications. Look, it's very good low price applications for anybody to consider. So many of these applications for stock scanning, you have to pay very good amount of money, north of $5,000-6,000 per year, or even $1,000 in some applications. So this is a very cost-effective application for the folks who are on budget and don't want to spend too much money. This is a great one to consider. So with that out of the way, let's jump back into Barchart Premier and go from there. Look, as you log into this Barchart Premier, you'll get a very good view and you'll see how with the futures. Look, there is a futures here. S&P 500 future down slightly and crude oil is down slightly, as you can see here. And you get a good overview here. As you scan through here, you can look at some more information. You got S&P 500 future down, as you see here. Nasdaq future down. Dow Jones Industrial future down slightly, as you 121 points. You get a good idea what's going on here. And you got your 10-year note. Look, 10-year note is going higher. That tells you dollar is getting strengthened. So you got to be careful here. Gold is down slightly, as you can see here. Silver is down slightly. Corn is down. You get the idea. You get a very good idea what's going on here. And as you scan through here, you can look at market leaders. I normally look at market leaders very closely. Most of the money is made by trading the market leaders. Look, we got nice market leaders here. Tesla, Apple, Nvidia, and so on and so forth. And then you got most popular ETF here. You could expand the list as usual. It will give you more. And then you got unusual option activity. Look, we got unusual option activity in most of these options, as you can see here. So from here, what we'll do is we'll look at options in a little more detail. Look, you could click on options here and click on options and go into options. I start my day by looking at unusual option activity. You could just click on this and you got a good idea about the unusual option activity. Look, we got here unusual option activities. Look, we got few stocks here. I can even close the top window here. Look, it's a little more cleaner here. From an unusual option activity, I like to really sort based on the open interest. I like to look at high open interest at the top here. Look, we got higher open interest at the top. We got Apple. Look, Apple, we got Apple stock, and stock price is 171, as you can see here, and strike price 170. Folks are really trading this. Look at the open interest, very nice and high open interest. And look at the premium. There is a nice and high premium here, midpoint 162. A lot of people are really selling put options for Apple, just $1.50 below the current stock price and making some good money. As you see here, implied volatility or the IV rank is not too much here. It's just 24%, but still Apple is pretty rich. That way you can make some good money. As you scan through here, you could look at IV, high IV stocks. For example, you got here CLAR, and looks like this is a little more high IV, as you can see here, IV percentile 114. And if you want to know what is this company, you could just click on right on the plus sign here. You get a nice chart view. and it's a Claris Corp, as you can see here. And you could look at the quote. It gives you nice information and tells you about the performance of this company here. And as you scan through here, you could look at the performance. It tells you how is the performance doing. Not too bad. It's done nicely. And then you could look at technicals and so on and so forth. Here you could look at the company profile and look, it's a athletic goods company here, sporting goods. So you get the good idea of what this company does. So I like to look at this type of information if I don't know about the company. For example, Clara, I don't know about this company very well. And look, we got a few more companies here. Keep watching the IV percentile. This gives you a very good idea if you want to make some money. When the IV percentile is high, sell premium. For example, if the stock is at the top, you could basically sell call spreads, and if the stock is not doing so great, you could sell some put spreads and make some money that way. So this is my next favorite view. You could also look at options here on ETFs, and look, ETF also you could look at how is it doing, and look at the put call expiration and make some money here. Here also use same principle here. Keep watching your IV percentile. If you want to sell some put options below the current stock price, look for a high IV. For example, here you got Bitcoin, BITO. Look at the IV percentile, very high. You could make some good money selling put option. Look, right now stock price $13 and strike price $10, just $3 below the current current ETF price. You could get some good money. Look at the midpoint here. You get nice $110. And looks like date to expiration is 133, is way far out. I would not be selling put option that far away. All right, so next is what I would do is really I would go into options scanner here. Look, we got here option screener. I would go into option screener here. As you go into option screener here, look, we got a screener here. What I would do is I would look at my saved screener. Look, I got a option screener here. I got a put option screener. I could look at my put options screener here and go from there. Look, we got put option screener coming up, and I could go into the filter view. I think it's good enough for me. You could change your view, also create your own view. Look in my put options scanner right now. I got a few stocks here, and I could collapse this here. One of the reason I like this tool very much, you could set your own filter. As an example, if I click on set filter here, you could see my filter right now. Look, we got a strike price. I just wanted to have the strike price in my view, and we got moneyness. I want to make sure current the strike price is about say 25% to 5% below the current stock price. That's where I love to sell put option, not not very close to the current stock price, but a little bit lower. And as you see here, I want to see the open interest change, midpoint, ask price. You could add all these things here. And look, you could just go in here. They got a lot of filter information. You could filter by whatever you want to filter. Look, we got here. You could select say relative strength. You could look at multiple relative strength, as you can see here. And you get the idea. You could go here. You could look at all this information. They got a lot of information. You could filter any which way you want because they got rich set of filters. So with that, right now I'm good with my list of filters here. Very not too much here. I just have moneyness. As you can see here, I got moneyness as one filter. I want the strike price to be below the current stock price in this range. And as you scan through here, I got a few more filters because in this I'm trying to sell put option. I want only put options listed here, and days to expiration, I want this to be 10 days to 6 days. I don't want to sell put options way far in the future. And I want to look at both monthly as well as weekly expiration cycles. And look, I want the underlying stock volume to be more than in this case it's a 500,000. I want these to be liquid. You could even change this to 1 million. That will be even better. In fact, let's change it right now here. Let's change it to 1 million. There we go. And then you got list price. When you want to sell put option, make sure you have list the last price is about 30 or so. That way you get some good premium. That's I typically like to go about 30 so we can get some good premium. And last trade, I want to make sure that last trade is done within a session or so, so that way it's not a not a thinly traded type option. And we got all these in exchanges here: MX, NYSE, NASDAQ, security type is stock. And look, we got call and put here from an option type. I think we already said option type is put here, so we could even delete this one. I could just click on this here, it will delete this criteria. There we go. And you got option volume. I want to make sure option volume is at least 10, as you can see here, or more. And open interest is very important. I want to make sure it's 100 and above. And look, we got open interest ratio here. This is where typically unusual volume is when your open interest is higher than volume. This is 1.25 times higher than volume. So with that, I'm happy about this. I could just see the results here. Click on this. And I could even save the screener because I made few small changes here. And look, my screener name is options activity stock dash put. I could just save this. Let's see what else. Okay, I can just save this one here and go from there. Look, it's already saved. And by the way, if you want to, if you want an email, you see here we got email preferences. I could send email to myself midday, market close, end of the day. I could just get the top 10, or I can get the entire CSV comma separated file. That's one reason I love it. I love to download these files and put them in Excel spreadsheet and reset them using my filters. That's one of the reason I love the websites where I can download the results. And this is one area I can download the results, which is very good here. Look, we got the list here, and I got a filtered view here. And you could go up to 35 various data points here. And look, we got a exchange. I don't really want to see this exchange here. What I could go is I could go back to my filters and remove that exchange because that doesn't give me too much value here. I could just click on this exchange here, and look, it's deleted right now. I don't need to see that. I could go and save this right here. Look, we got nice information here. We got stock price. We got the Apple at the top here. And normally I like to sort it by open interest, and let's do that. Let's click on open interest here. Look, if I want to sell put options, I like to make some money. I want to go after the stocks with nice and high open interest. Look, we got few with the nice and high open interest here. Many people sell put option on very, very, very thinly traded stocks. It's not worth your time. You're unnecessarily risking too much. Instead, go after the candidates where there's a nice and high open interest and also nice and high volume, as you can see here. These are the top ones you could sell some put option and make some money. For example, as you see here, we got CLR, GME, Amazon.com. And look, I also have more information here. We got bid, we got ask, as you see here, probability of OTM probability, and so on and so forth here. Very good information. You could even change this one if you want and go into options view. If you go into options view here, We got things like IV percentile, very important. Look, we got IV percentile here. And if you're a put option seller, you would go after this IV percentile here. Go after the high IV candidates like CLR as an example. GameStop is a good one. You could, you could do this one also, and so on and so forth. You could go after this. For example, some of you, you're not happy with this much information. You want to see more information. You could go into custom view, and you could add more information. For example, I could go into my filter view here, and we got some information here already. I could also add more things to this one here. For example, I could go here and go into set filter, and I will say earning. And many of you want to look at the earning date, and if I scan through here to see earning date, all right, so look, there's a next earning date. I could just add it this here, and I think next earning date will go all the way. Let's do one thing here. Next earning date, I could just add it. Look, now we are done. We have the next earning date also here, and look, we got next earning. Where is next earning date? Yeah, right here. So you could even move this around. I don't like to see next earning date here. I could go again here to my set filters, and look, next earnings is right here at the top. I could just go here, pull this a little bit down so that way it doesn't muddy up my view here. Look, we got next earning here. I could even go a little bit down, expiration. After the expiration, both are dates. I would put it right here, and I could go here and save this screener here. All right, so look, we got next earning date also. Many of you like to look at the earnings date when you are trading options. Now we got earnings date also here. Look, we got expiration date. Where is my earnings date? It looks like it vanished here. Let's go back here. Oh, it's still there. Let's go back here, and let's see here. We got earnings right here. Next earning date right here. All right, so it decided to stay back there. Or probably I could do a custom view and move this way, all the way other side. But look, right now stocks like CLR earnings is all done, $60 stock, and I should be able to make some money with this one here. And if you want to do a little more research on CLR, you could go to barchart.com. I got one more window here open. I could just put this CLR here, and look, I got CLR right here, Continental Resources. You could get a nice view about this company, and you could decide where to go. Look, it's at a day low at this time, and you could get the information about the market cap, shares outstanding, so on and so forth. And you could get more information, as you can see here, and look from a performance perspective in a 1 month time frame. It did very well, 9% higher. 3 month it did good, and 52 week also, look, it's done very well, 112%. It's done great, as you can see here. So with that, it checks out for me. So this is one stock I would be willing to sell some put option here. So what I could do is I could hop onto my Thinkorswim platform here, and I could say here CLR. Let's do that. CLR. So look, we got CLR right here, and as you see here, we got nice open interest. Let's see here. We got total volume nice and high. We got puts and calls. A put call ratio, as you can see here, is 6.9. That tells you that people are afraid, they are buying put options. That's one of the reasons premium is high, as you can see. And I would go into my chart here, look from a chart perspective, and we got CLR chart right here. Stock is trying to go nicely. Look, nice uptick here, and on the balance volume is trying to go higher. And look, smart money is let's see, check-in money flow is pretty steady, as you can see here. And IV rank is look, IV is 35 IV rank right now, and look, IV is 35. So with that, you could go and sell some put option here. And look, I would typically go like 40 days out or so. Look, let's go back here to this platform here. As you look through here, expiration date, we got here date to expiration is 28. So it's saying if you sell put option at this expiration here, you could get about 63 cents. I'm not too much interested in very low price here. Let's go a little more out and see if there is some good money at about 40 days or so here, and go from there. Look, as you look at 40 days out, look, there is not much open interest here. Instead, we could go into 16. Normally in the monthly cycles you get a little more open interest here. Look, nice and high open interest here. So what the platform is saying, as you go here, 60 strike price, you could go right here, 60 strike price. Current stock price is 69, as you can see at the top here. You could sell put option right here. You could just sell here. Look, right now midpoint is 60. You could get 60 cents, not too bad. It's expiring in just 26 days or so. You could make some $60, not too bad. You could confirm and send this and go from there. And look, we got a few more here. I love selling put options on stocks like Amazon.com. Look at Amazon.com right here. Very good IV percentile. It's one of the good stock. I always love to sell put option on Amazon.com. And look, it's right now we got 728 expiration, and it's 14 days out. Earnings date is 7/28 is all done. As you can see here, 9/2 is the expiration date, and days to expiration is 14 and 21 days out. As you can see here, I would probably take this 21 days out. It's a weekly expiration, and you'd make some good money. As you can see here, $1.57, and it's just 5% below the strike price. I could be even a little more risk aversive and go even below and sell some put option. So with that, let's look at weekly option 728 and go from there. I would even look at a little longer term. I would even go a little beyond. All right, let's go back here. I mean 99. Let's go back here. Look, we got Amazon.com here. Let's bring up. All right, so we got Amazon.com, and look, we got this is good one here. September 22, 26 day out. It's a monthly expiration cycle here, and it could go all the way down here. Current stock price is 138, as you can see here. Look, I already sold some put option at 124. And that checks out here. If you're a little more conservative, you could even go right here. Percentage probability of stock touching this price is about 33%, as you can see here. It checks out for me. You could just sell some put option here, or if you're conservative, you could even go right here and sell some put option, collect about $1, as you can see here, $1. That's a good money to make, and go from there. And we got a few more. As you see here, I would sell put options all day long on these candidates, especially because look, open interest is pretty high. Volume in many of these stocks are pretty high here. I love Nvidia. Earnings is just over. And we got Tesla again. Tesla, because stock price is a little high, as you see here, 800. You could sell some credit spread, or put credit spread underneath, or a vertical spread, and make some good money. So that's my screener when it comes to selling put options. And many of you are interested in selling call options. So what I would do is I would save the screener here, and I would go into my call option screener and go from there. Look, we got saved screeners. I would go to my call option screener, and look, we got my call option screener coming up. And look, we got nice and high open interest. Let's sort this by open interest here. Looks like it's all right. Let's sort this by open interest. Look, we got high open interest at the top here. We got stock like WBD here, Warner media, as you can see here, Discovery, and look, stock is down big time. You could look at these type of candidates here. If you want to just look through this, look, we got IV percentile here. Some of these have got a little bit higher IV, as you see here. If you want lower IV percentile, you could do that too, and go from there. Look, we got many of these stocks here, and many of these are, look, moneyness right now. Look, stock price is 13.73 and strike price is 13.50, slightly below the current stock price. You could buy some put call option here and make some money. And look, it's saying you can buy some call option for 9:30 expiration, and you're paying just $1.19. I want to look at a little bit better stocks here. Look, we got Apple here. Again, Apple also very good open interest here, and you could sell some call option at 171. Normally, I want moneyness to be a little bit high. I like to sell put option a little more below the current stock price, so you could go and alter here. And look, we got moneyness right here. Let's go through this here. We got nice information here. Look, moneyness, I said 0 to 20%. Instead of 0 to 20%, I would say 10% to 20%, or even 30% for that matter. And now we should see the stock price below the current strike price, below current stock price. All right, let's go see results here and save screen. Now look, we got not so aggressive call options here. Look, we got DraftKings, as you can see here. Let's go and do open. Okay, we got open interest here. We got DraftKings, CLAR, Shopify, and so on and so forth. I normally like to look at a little more better companies. For example, I know Qualcomm, for since very long time, it's a very good stock. And look, Qualcomm IV is 40, not too much. And you could look right now, price is 147. You could buy 130 call option in Qualcomm, and you're paying about $20, as you can see here, which is not too bad. You could look at such candidates here. Apple, again, one of my favorite stock. You could buy Apple call option here, as you can see here. You could just pay some $25 and buy Apple 150 call here. Currently stock price is 171, not too bad. And you got some more. I love Amazon.com and so on and so forth. Many folks make the mistake of picking up some stocks without looking at the open interest. Instead, I would look at open interest and sort by open interest and look at the ones with nice and high open interest. That's the way to make money in the stock market. And one more thing I want to quickly leave you with is look, as you look here, you might want to try various strategies. For example, you may be a covered call person, or you might want to sell some iron condors. Look, you could sell some iron condors. It will give you nice and nice options where you can sell iron condor and make money. Look, top of the list, we got AMD for selling iron condor. AMD has been going up and down, as many of you know here. And we got leg 1, we got ask 1, and leg 2, leg 3, leg 4. Yes, as many of you know here, iron condor is basically a spread at the top and spread at the bottom. That's where it's saying you got a leg 1 here, and leg 1 is put here, and you got leg 2 and leg 3. So you basically have a put option and a call option. As you can see here, put option at the below the current stock price, and you got call option above the stock price. That's how you do an iron condor, and you can make some good money if you pick stocks where earning is done. For example, AMD, Nvidia, Microsoft, all these companies' earnings is over. You could sell some iron condor if that's your strategy. Myself personally, I don't do too much iron condor. I normally do sell some call option, buy some call option, or sell some put option, And if I see some stock which is going super high, and if I don't see fundamentally it's sound, I would sell some sell some call option at the top or a call vertical spread at the top and make some money. And if a stock is very expensive, I would sell some put vertical spread underneath, because stock price is so high. I would do something along those lines. Normally, I would not go after four leg strategies, because normally stocks go either higher or lower, and you could if the stock is already down, sell some put option way below. If the stock is going super high, fundamentals are deteriorating, sell some call option or call spread and make some money that way. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.